The biggest challenge for me has been in coping with my perfectionism. I have a stiflingly hard time moving forward in a project if it's not just right, all along the way. The trap I so easily fall into is rewriting and rewriting the same scenes over and over to make them perfect, instead of continuing on into the wild unknown of the story. I think with world building, it's important to create a sense of culture even if it is just a fantasy, and the best way to do that is to look at a real human culture and see what makes it cohesive.
Dialogue is the place that books are most alive and forge the most direct connection with readers. It is also where we as writers discover our characters and allow them to become real.
The sooner you learn to finish things, and as a matter of course finish your creative endeavors, the better. It took me a long time to learn that. When you are young, hone your craft and write shorter pieces instead of novels, because it's really hard to finish a novel. I started blogging in 2006 when I had sold my first novel but it had not yet been published, in those anxious months in between while I learned the whole process. When I turned to writing fantasy, and writing for young people, it was joyous. It was like discovering an underground lake of ideas that went on forever. It's easy to get published once you have written a really good book, and the hard part, 99% of what you need to worry about, is really finishing it. The main thing I've learned is that we all have to learn to work with, and appreciate, the brain we've been given, and not waste time wishing things were easier.
Never sit staring at a blank page or screen. If you find yourself stuck, write. Write about the scene you're trying to write. Writing about is easier than writing, and chances are, it will give you your way in.
During my second draft pass on my last book I made 20,000 words happen in a week, which is practically supernatural for me, and it would never have been possible without 3 nights in a hotel in my own city.